You are listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson.
Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast, and today is August 10th, 2025, and isn't it a great time to be alive? If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe. Then head on over to youtube.com/hellocupcakeitsme to check out the YouTube channel that's updated every Wednesday and Saturday. And then make sure you head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to give the blog some love. And check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto, 365 Daily Affirmations, found at www.cdsthebook.com. And make sure that you follow me on all the different socials. So, how is everyone? If I am going to be 100% transparent with y'all, I have not been doing well at all. I have been dealing with some pretty strong depression and just sadness. It's like a combination between depression and sadness, and I've been trying my best to get through it, but I think it's my internal family structure that is allowing me to start to process some of the grieving that I have gone through, or that I need to go through, with my biological mother passing. And having lots of just weird random memories come up and surface, some that don't even have anything to directly deal with her. For instance, just like something said to me by a teacher when I was in the 3rd grade, or a conversation that we had when we were in the car going to the store. Stuff that I don't really know why it's coming up. I don't know, if it's her trying to contact me or whatever else. I'm not a very religious, spiritual person. I am a spiritual person, and I do believe in ghosts and demons and witches and so on and so forth. So I believe in the occult. I just don't believe in the religious aspect of things. I'm polytheistic, not monotheistic. And monotheistic means one god, polytheistic means multiple gods. Like, even as a small child, I never bought into the fact that there was just one god that created everything. So I know that I never talk about my spirituality, and so I have to like preference it by that so you understand what I'm talking about. But it's just been very interesting, and dealing with a lot of just depression and sadness and everything in between. So people keep asking me how I'm doing, and I just say, I'll give you the socially acceptable answer: I'm fine. Which, if you deal with depression or any kind of mental health issues, or somebody who does, when people say that they're fine, 9 times out of 10 they're not. They just don't feel like bothering you with the details of what they're actually feeling. That has been me. Like, I don't want to bother people with my feelings, even though the people who are asking are genuinely concerned. I just don't know what my feelings are at the moment. And I don't want to go around being like, oh yeah, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm this, I'm that, blah, 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 blah. if probed, I will go into it, but I don't usually just walk around telling everyone, "Oh yeah, I'm suicidal today," and really don't know how the rest of the day is going to go. So you may see me tomorrow, you may not. By the way, I'm not suicidal right now. I'm just using that as an example. So, anyways, if you follow me on YouTube, I did a very short update yesterday because I ended up going to the city and doing some grocery shopping that I did not expect to do. And by the time I got home, the only thing I wanted to do was like strip down to a smile and lay in my bed and die. So, um, that's basically what I did, is just laid in bed until about 11:30 last night when I finally tried to go to bed, and just kind of relaxed and watched some British comedy and called it good. Uh, but yeah, uh, there's just so much going on in so many different aspects of my life right now that I just don't really know how to update anyone as to what is actually going on. Um, so going into my mental health and talking to my therapists and stuff. My Monday therapist, I have a love-hate relationship with her. And this last Monday, I decided that I was going to actually open up a little bit more and kind of show her my day-to-day life, I guess. And she wrote up this whole treatment plan that completely dismisses everything that I originally came to see her for, and completely dismisses everything else, and put together like this whole treatment plan of things that I financially don't have access to. And she wanted me to sign that as a treatment plan, and I'm going to probably be sending her back a thing saying, "Yeah, that's not going to help. That's I've done this type of treatment, I've done this type of therapy before. I don't have access to those means, and what you are talking about is not why I came here. So this is outside of the scope of services that I am here for. So if you're not able to provide me help in the scope of services that I'm looking for, then I need to start seeing one of your colleagues who will focus more directly on what I'm asking for and coming here up, like looking." Um, I thought we were doing so well too, because the whole reason I started going to therapy again is because I self identified ADHD tendencies. And so much of what I have read on Reddit and TikTok and talking to other people who have ADHD, I am able to mark off this huge laundry list of things. And it's even been speculated that I might be on the autism spectrum. And I don't know anything about autism. That's not my field of study. That would actually have to be something that I had my sister do, because she's got a master's in education with a focus on mild, moderate, um, severe disabilities. Um, she's able to administer tests and things like that that say yay or nay on certain things like that. So, um, it's it's whatever. So when I go to see my therapist on Monday, or I think I see my Thursday or my Wednesday therapist before I see my next Monday therapist. I don't remember how that works, but either way, I'm going to bring that up because I don't like the verbiage that was used in the treatment plan. And I feel like it is a blanketed over or a blanketed understatement of what I have said. And it also paints everything else in a very negative light. And there's nothing negative about what I have come and trying to present. So I gotta write up a rebuttal and go from there. But um yeah. Now my Wednesday therapist, freaking love her. Total BFF vibes. I feel down to earth and comfortable with her. Like I if we weren't patient client, I would totally try to hang out with her outside of like her work schedule and, hey, let's go grab a beer, let's, go have mimosas, let's go do something. But yeah, this Monday one having an issue with. So, um physical health wise, I'm still having that weird crawling pain in my side, and there uh the x-ray tech said that it could be diverticulitis, if I'm saying that correctly. And I'm like, I don't understand how that's a thing all of a sudden. But when I started reading up on it, it said that like any changes to your diet, especially if you eat a lot of fried foods, that has a possibility of starting it. I was like, okay, well, I have been eating a lot of fried foods lately. Like almost every single day of the week, I'm having a fried food of some sort. And I'm not having any kind of foliage. And so I ate a couple of salads for 2 or 3 of my meals and it went away. So I'm thinking that I need to add more fiber to my diet, and at the very least I need to get more veggies in my diet because I really don't eat that many vegetables. Um so when I went shopping yesterday, I picked up some fruit, which I love having fruit on hand. My favorite fruit, my go-to fruits are bananas, those little cutie mandarin oranges, and apples. More specifically, the red delicious apples. And, and then when it's in season, watermelon. Like, I cannot get enough watermelon. I can eat probably 2 watermelon, like big, huge watermelons to myself, no problem. But those are like my top, like, favorites. Um, but yeah, my diabetic doctor, he's gonna yell at me because my A1Cs jumped from 6.4 to 7.8. And I'm just gonna tell him, listen, I've been under a lot of stress the last couple of months. I've lost some really near and dear friends. Found out that lost I lost another friend on Monday. They found him DOA when they showed up at his house, and no, no ex, no explanation for it as of yet. And my biological mom passing away 4 days after my birthday, and just dealing with the stress of everything. I'm a comfort eater, and so when I'm stressed out, what do? I eat. And I've been breaking out, which means that there's us. Even when I don't feel like I'm stressed, my face breaking out is a 100% sure telltale sign that I am stressed out. And then I have to stop and look at like what's going on and everything else. Um, so I've had to really kind of take a step back and not take on anyone else's shit. Just like do that deep breath exercises, literally taking pages from my book and applying them to my life at the moment right this second. And a lot of what I'm going through right now has given me a tremendous amount of content to work with for one of the books that I'm writing. Some of you know that I am planning on writing a secondary book to Carpe Diem Scroto. And it's called Carpe Diem Vita. And it's Seize Your Life Daily. And it's going to be more of a actual meat and potatoes psychology book on how to deal with depression, how to deal with things like that, and more exercises and more journaling. And the third book that I'm working on is also, it's going to be in the topic of mental health, but it's going to be more about the healing child and the toxic parent. And that is going to be where I focus a lot of the energy that I'm dealing with right now, with the grief and the stress of my biological mom passing, and using lived life experience and quotes that she said and things like that to me during some of my developmental years that was really hard and difficult to deal with. And just hopefully being able to reach out to other people that may have experienced these things in their life with their parental unit, and being able to, oh yeah, you know what, it wasn't just me, like everyone said, it was the environment that I'm in, it was this, it was that, or whatever else. So yeah, anyways, that's kind of where things are right now. I have a bunch of other stuff to do this week. Tonight I'm going to the bar and watching the open mic night, and I'm going to also be attending the concert that the bar is having on Saturday, and my sister and her boyfriend are going to be there with me, and that should be fun and interesting. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for now. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. If you are new to my content and would like for me to cover something that I may not have covered here on the podcast, you can leave that in the section down below, or you can shoot me an email, hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com, and then make the subject line suggestion for your podcast. And yeah, until then, I will talk to you guys next time.
Hey everyone, did you know that there is a new exciting book coming out by the aspiring author Michael Peterson, called Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations? This book is a daily affirmation workbook that has mental health writing prompts to help you navigate your day better. With funny and witty plain English humor, you will find prompts that ask you things like, talk about a time that you needed support and didn't have it. What did you do to support yourself, and what tips and suggestions would you have for others who may be going through something similar? Each day, the affirmations help to reframe things so that you can get the best out of your day. And at the end of the day, there is a journaling section to write about the day's exploits. If you would like to learn more about this fabulous book, please visit the website www.cdsthebook.com. Again, that website is www.cdsthebook.com. If you have a podcast, radio show, or would like to book Michael for an engagement, or have him on your show, please send an email to cdsbook@gmail.com or look for the media kit and other booking information on the website.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You have been listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson. Please make sure to check back often as new episodes are released bi-weekly. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to send a message to hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. And until next time, stay happy, safe, and keep doing the best you can with what you have been given.